The attacks against you weren't random. They were calculated. The enemy thought he was ending your story, but God just turned the page to your greatest chapter. Look at your life right now. Those unexpected betrayals, financial barriers appearing overnight, relationships fracturing without reason, health challenges erupting from nowhere, dreams suddenly hanging by a thread. This is spiritual warfare at its most intense, and it's happening because you're dangerous to darkness. I'm speaking directly to you. Yes, you watching this right now. Heaven arranged this moment because what you're about to hear will shatter the chains holding you captive. The warfare you endured wasn't your end. It was your elevation in disguise. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Your spiritual breakthrough is too important to miss the revelation God is releasing on this channel for warriors like you. The enemy launched his best weapons against you through his strongest forces in your path and unleashed his most vicious attacks. What he didn't realize, the protector has risen. The Lion of Judah stands guard over your life. Every attack has backfired spectacularly. Type Backfire activated if you're ready for the supernatural download that will transform every battle you face. When your life suddenly fills with unprecedented opposition, it's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Confirmation that you carry something heaven values and hell fears. These attacks have a pattern. They target your mind first, then your confidence, your relationships, your resources, and ultimately your purpose. The enemy doesn't waste ammunition on non-threats. The intensity of your battle reveals the magnitude of your calling. What you're facing isn't primarily physical. It's spiritual warfare. The opposition manifests in the natural, but originates in the supernatural. Your job situation, health challenge, family conflict. These are merely battlegrounds where a greater war is being fought over your destiny. The enemy sees what you haven't yet recognized in yourself. He notices the authority you carry, the souls you'll influence, the territory you'll reclaim for God's kingdom. That's why he's fighting so hard to neutralize you before you fully activate your assignment. But here's where his strategy collapses completely. Every attack only serves to strengthen what God is building in you. The resistance is actually developing your spiritual muscles. The battle is enhancing your discernment. The opposition is deepening your dependence on God. The enemy intended to destroy you, but instead, he's developing you. He meant to derail you, but he's actually directing you straight into your divine destiny. What looks like a setback is actually a setup for your greatest comeback. Take a moment right now to shift your perspective. That challenge threatening to overwhelm you, it's evidence you're worth fighting against. That unexpected crisis, it's confirmation you carry kingdom authority. Comment below with one battle you're facing right now. This community will stand with you in prayer, because when we fight together, victory is guaranteed. Remember, you're not a victim of these attacks. You're a victor through the one who already defeated every power of darkness. Throughout Scripture, we see a supernatural pattern emerge, a divine principle that transforms intended harm into unstoppable good. I call this the divine backfire principle. This isn't wishful thinking. It's heavenly strategy. Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery, intending to end his dreams. Years later, Joseph declared to them, "What you meant for evil, God transformed for good." The attack backfired, positioning Joseph to save nations and his own family. Pharaoh ordered Hebrew baby boys killed to reduce Israel's strength. Moses escaped that decree and eventually delivered Israel from Egyptian bondage. The attack backfired, creating the very leader who would end Pharaoh's oppression. Haman built gallows to hang Mordecai. By story's end, Haman himself dangled from those very structures. The attack backfired, elevating Mordecai to prominence while eliminating the threat against God's people. King Darius was manipulated into throwing Daniel to the lions. By morning, Daniel emerged unharmed while his accusers faced the fate they planned for him. The attack backfired, resulting in a national decree honoring Daniel's God. Most powerfully, the enemy inspired Christ's crucifixion, believing he'd eliminated Messiah. 3 days later, resurrection power shattered death's grip. The attack backfired, accomplishing the very salvation plan it attempted to prevent. This same principle operates in your life right now. What the enemy designed as your prison is becoming your platform. What was meant as your grave is transforming into your gateway. What was intended as your shame is being converted into your testimony. If you're watching and thinking, this is exactly what I needed today, hit that like button and share this with someone else fighting a similar battle. Kingdom revelation multiplies when shared. Every attack against you carries the seeds of its own destruction and your supernatural elevation. The greater the attack, the more spectacular the backfire. Your security isn't based on your ability to protect yourself. It's founded on the character of your protector who never sleeps, never tires, never fails. While you sleep, he remains alert. While you're confused about the next step, he's already arranged the outcome. While your strength diminishes, his never does. The ancient promise declares that he watches over you, preventing your foot from slipping. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. This vigilance isn't occasional, it's constant. This protection isn't passive, it's active and aggressive. God doesn't just shield you from attacks. He fights on your behalf. He doesn't just defend you, he advances your cause. He doesn't just protect your current position, he promotes you to higher ground. The divine guarantee stands firm. No weapon formed against you will succeed. Every tongue rising against you will be silenced. This isn't something you earn through performance. It's your inheritance as God's child. When heaven's protection activates in your life, expect more than just safety, expect vindication. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego emerging from fire, without even smoke clinging to their clothes, you'll walk out of this season with a testimony that converts kings. Your protector doesn't just neutralize attacks. He converts them into catalysts for your promotion. The very fire meant to destroy you becomes a light, illuminating your divine purpose for all to see. Take a moment to declare aloud, "My protector is greater than any attack against me." Let faith rise as you voice this truth. Your declaration activates angels assigned to your protection. Now, let's get practical. How do you position yourself to experience this divine protection and witness attacks backfire in your favor? Here are 5 battle-tested strategies that activate heaven's power in your circumstances. First, saturate your mind with eternal truth. Your thoughts are the primary battlefield. When anxiety attacks, counter with the truth that God cares for you. When fear strikes, respond with the truth that God hasn't given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound judgment. When doubt invades, answer with the truth that all things are possible for those who believe. Establish a daily discipline of reading, meditating on, and declaring God's promises. Even just one truth carried throughout your day becomes a mighty weapon. The enemy cannot defeat a mind anchored in heaven's reality. Second, maintain continuous worship and gratitude. When King Jehoshaphat faced overwhelming enemies, he positioned worshipers at the front lines and watched God turn enemies against each other. Your praise confuses darkness. Your worship releases angelic assistance. Your gratitude shifts atmospheres. Even in your darkest valley, choose worship. When Paul and Silas praised God at midnight in prison, their chains fell off and doors flew open. The same happens for you. Authentic worship precedes supernatural breakthrough. Third, stay connected to faith-filled community. The enemy isolates before attacking. He separates before striking. One standing alone might be overpowered, but 2 can defend themselves, and 3 form a cord not easily broken. Don't withdraw when warfare intensifies. That's when you need community most. Stay connected to your church. Maintain relationships with truth speakers. Allow spiritual mentors to provide perspective when your vision blurs. Fourth, engage in strategic prayer and fasting. Some breakthroughs only come through intensified spiritual engagement. Certain strongholds require focused spiritual authority. Pray specifically, not generally. Pray promises, not just problems. Pray persistently, not sporadically. Prayer isn't convincing a reluctant God. It's partnering with a willing God to establish his purposes. Finally, walk in radical forgiveness. Unforgiveness gives the enemy legal access to torment you. It chains you to past pain. It poisons your future potential. Release those who've hurt you, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. As you forgive, chains break, doors open, and healing flows. Understand this crucial truth. The attacks against you directly target the divine dreams within you. The enemy doesn't fight what's insignificant. He doesn't oppose what's ordinary. The intensity of spiritual warfare often reveals the importance of your calling. Major dreams attract major battles, but major battles produce major testimonies. How do you manifest these God-given dreams while under attack? First, gain absolute clarity on your specific assignment. Write down your vision and make it plain. Spend focused time in prayer. Journal what God speaks to your spirit. Create clarity about your divine purpose. Vague targets rarely get hit. If you haven't received clarity yet, pause this video and ask God for clearer direction. Sometimes the next step is simply asking for the next step. Second, take consistent action in faith. Faith without corresponding action remains dormant. You can't just pray about your dreams. You must pursue them with diligent steps. Identify one action you can take today, regardless of how small it seems. Progress isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's simply consistent. Third, develop resilience through setbacks. The righteous may fall 7 times, but they rise again. Every significant dream encounters significant opposition. Every major calling faces major challenges. The difference between those who realize their dreams and those who abandon them isn't talent or opportunity. It's persistence. When obstacles arise, ask, what is this teaching me? How is this preparing me? What spiritual muscle is this building in me? Fourth, surround yourself with dream nurturers. Walking with the wise makes you wise. Not everyone deserves access to your vision. Some people function as dream killers. They speak doubt, limitation, and fear. Others serve as dream fulfillers. They speak faith, possibility, and courage. Choose carefully who speaks into your calling. Find mentors who've navigated similar paths. Connect with peers equally committed to purpose. Build relationships that strengthen rather than strain your faith. Drop a heart emoji in the comments if you're ready to manifest your God-given dreams despite every attack. Chosen one, you weren't created just to survive attacks. You were destined to thrive through them. You weren't called merely to endure. You were anointed to overcome. Those who hope in the Lord receive renewed strength. They soar like eagles above storms. They run through valleys without exhaustion. They walk through deserts without fainting. Notice this progression. Sometimes God empowers you to soar above the battle. Sometimes He strengthens you to run straight through it. And sometimes, when you're completely depleted, He simply enables you to take the next step. All three require His strength, not yours. The power to rise above comes from one source alone: intimate connection with God. Not religious routine, but authentic relationship. Not spiritual performance, but genuine presence. You are the branch. He is the vine. Apart from Him, you can accomplish nothing of eternal value. Connected to Him, you bear fruit that lasts forever. Your strength flows from remaining connected to the source of all power. When you're rooted in Christ, your identity becomes unshakable. Attacks may target what you have or what you do, but they cannot change who you are, a child of the Most High God, joint heir with Christ, filled with resurrection power. Your struggles aren't destroying you. They're developing you into the warrior God designed you to be. The protector has risen on your behalf. The attack has already backfired. The victory isn't just coming. It's secured. Keep standing. Keep believing. Keep advancing. The enemy thought he could destroy you, but he's only positioned you for divine promotion. What was meant to be your prison is becoming your platform. What was designed as your tomb is becoming your triumph. If this message has ignited your faith, type the attack backfired in the comments and share this with someone fighting similar battles. Subscribe now for more spiritual weapons to overcome every attack against your destiny. Remember, chosen one, you're not just protected, you're promoted. Your greatest testimony is unfolding right now.